Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. And if you do enjoy the videos, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Serpents. A $9 trillion market. That, ladies and gentlemen, just from CBDCs alone, is what Ripple is going after, and how Xrp will be right in the thick of it. Now, I like how on the 4th of December 2022, that article comes out. Now, for those that have been following Ripple, following XRP for a long time, we've known this since, 2018, 2019? That was the big goal for Ripple to get to this point. And the media is just now starting to wrap their heads around what is the bigger picture for Ripple. I've often called Ripple the Amazon of the crypto world, and this is why. Ripple is confident that its XRP ledger is capable enough to handle stable coins and CBDCs for billions of people across the globe. Billions of people. And they believe that 50% of the world's population will be coming across to blockchain in the coming years. Now, Ripple said that central banks will have to strike a key balance between centralization on one hand and innovation on the other, which is true. Now, just want to make it very, very clear, as we are talking about this right now, that I am not a fan of the privacy issues that CBDCs will bring. However, first and foremost, I am an investor. And so if there is an opportunity to have an investment with the XRP token, which will power a $9 trillion issue that is out there in the world, then I'm going to take it. But I just want to make sure that you guys don't confuse morals and what is best for our privacy in the future as a world with investment opportunities. Because at the end of the day, I'm an investor like you. And the whole reason why this channel started is to give you guys my perspective on what is going on, what is happening, and investments that can potentially help us all make money. Because remember, when it goes down for me too. And when it goes up for all of us. But I also have mentioned this on TikTok, and I'll mention it on here as well, that if any of the projects that I ever talk about on this channel, if there ever comes a day that I don't think that we will financially be better for holding them, then I'm going to tell you guys, because that's my role. Any move that I make on my portfolio, I will tell you what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I'm not emotionally invested into XRP. XRP is an instrument for us to make gains. I will say it again. The XRP that we hold is an instrument for us to make gains, so then we can go do whatever we want to do in our lives. If the day comes that I don't see that as something that can be profitable for us, I'll tell you. If, say, for example, I changed my mind on a particular project, I'll tell you. Because, at the end of the day, it's about transparency. So rest assured, when it comes to that I will definitely be doing that, and you guys will be the first to know about this. Now, after waiting months, finally, my TEDx Talk video is live on the TEDx Talks YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link to it in this particular episode. Such a pleasure to have the opportunity to do that. 10 years in the making, Serpents. 10 years in the making. And if you guys enjoy it, once you check it out, come back to this video and let me know in the comments, or put a comment on that particular video there. Once you guys see it, I hope you do get value out of that particular talk that I gave. But let's get back to the show. Now, a lot of people believe that the case is coming to an end. And I hate to break it to you, Serpents, but I did say that most likely, we go to March 2023. There's the thing about hope and emotional attachment to your investments, is that you start to think that it could come true, that, that we do have a settlement happen, today with SEC, and I understand where people were coming from, but I'm happy to wait until 2023, until the time is right. And so please, if I can pass one thing on today, is do not be emotionally attached to what you hold, because at the end of the day, emotional attachment will make you make the wrong decisions, and I don't want you guys to make the wrong decisions. That's, I really mean that, because by being emotionally attached to your portfolio, you will make mistakes. You will run into mistakes, and I don't want that for you. So, is it coming to an end today or in the next couple of days? Look, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that, the most likely scenario is that it doesn't. Then we go on to 2023, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But Ripple says that the SEC failed to show XRP sales our investment contracts and asked the court to grant summary judgment motion. And I'll show you guys that they've actually publicly listed their, reply to the courts, which I think is really brave. And again, just shows transparency from their end. Very interesting times indeed. Very interesting times indeed. Now, Ripple CTO responds to XRP hating AI chatbot. Now, David Schwartz is always in the media, and I think it's really interesting out there. And Ripple Chief Technology Officer has responded to some anti-XRP arguments that have been put forward by ChatGPT, a prototype AI chatbot that was recently introduced by San Francisco, California-based research laboratory OpenAI. If you haven't seen ChatGPT, you should check it out. It is really cool. Now, the chatbot in itself, and the way that this AI chat was able to interpret the XRP ledger, when asked, the company can technically push through a change without reaching an 80% census. The bot argued that Ripple is capable of enforcing this with a technical feature that is not available to the public. It added that the fact that XRP ledger is open source doesn't matter, since the company might have certain administrative privileges that are not fully disclosed to the public source code. And so David Schwartz came out saying that it is completely wrong based on various tests. That the chatbot is pretty bad at being logical or factual, and so very interesting indeed. And so that's the thing about AI is sometimes they do get it wrong. I mean, this myth has been busted many times, and the fact that Ripple only runs 6% of its nodes, is a pretty big statement around the fact of whether Ripple is decentralized, or XRP is decentralized or not. Now, the Ripple fight to the last battle of the whole industry against the SEC. Will it drive XRP price to $5? Look, I think what's really interesting about what will happen to the price afterwards, I think you're going to see 8+ in the price range, which I think will be very interesting times indeed when that does occur. But let's see. Because again, we are still far away from a case settling. In my opinion, again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, and of course I would welcome a settlement in the next couple of hours, in the next couple of days. I'm just trying to be more realistic for you guys so that you don't get disappointed. Because at the end of the day, if you get disappointed, you make the wrong decisions, you could potentially be, swapping out your XRP for some other coin, and then next year, boom, everything takes off. But up to you at the end of the day. Only you can decide what you do with your account and what you're up to. Is there going to be an early closure? I'd love to know in the comments what you guys think from that point of view. Now, the SEC details XRP sold to the public through them. You would think this like contract with Ripple, but no, it's assumed securities. Like that is, the whole thing has always been a shamble in my point of view. I do like Crypto Bull and what he mentions here about, we are positioning, getting ready for a takeoff. And if you look at the timeline of these graphs, that points to March. Coincidence? I don't know, serpents. To me, March makes a lot of sense. Now, Brad Gallagher said, I said it on day one, we will aggressively fight to clear rules for the entire industry in the US. Congrats to all the team Ripple for getting us to this point. Ripple stood strong and withstood the SEC's onslaught. I look forward to being on the right side of justice. Oh, that is some strong words. I love it. And you can actually see the entire document that they responded, which is, I think it's pretty remarkable that they've made it public. So let's see where we go, serpents. Now, from a price action point of view, long term, again, I just want to stress out, long term, where can we go? in the long term, I do believe that we can achieve triple digits one day. I think you will see the day that this particular cryptocurrency reaches triple digits. Again, it's not financial advice, I'm not financial advisor. I'm just interpreting it in the best way that I know how and the best way that I'm seeing it. But I do see the day that that happens. I really do, based on, its on-demand liquidity product, how it performs, how it's going to power all the stable coins and be just sort of there in the background running all the transactions. It's going to be a really cool couple of years coming up. You've gone through the hardest part, Serpents. What I will say is that there will be a lot of people at $10 to $15 that will cash out and never see XRP again. In my personal opinion, it's a mistake. But again, one person's opinion. I think at $15, I can see the argument why you would, but I think it's a mistake. In my personal opinion. I will be holding for a lot longer than that. But as far as where we're going, once the multi-year bull run kicks off for Ripple, I think we're going triple digits. If you did enjoy today's video, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. Look forward to see you on the next one.